Lobo Okami makes their Envizion Wrestling debut in this contest.
Another hot debut. Let's see if let's see what he has to offer. I'm slightly biased because I have some thoughts about his opponent, but I feel like he's got a thing or two to show us.
That's very fair. Lobo recently appeared in Freelance Wrestling, Naptown All-Pro, Paradigm Pro, and even New Wave Pro. Lobo part of EMS at Paradigm Pro alongside Gnarls Garvin and Mad Dog Connolly.
Bunch of guys you don't want to see angry.
Oh, jeez.
And this is the sound I love to hear.
Get the hell out of here. I'm going to find the nearest exit.
Oh my gosh.
Dear goodness.
I don't know what's louder, that chainsaw or my heart, because I've said it before and I will say it again. Boy, if I had a type, maybe it would be a bug-eyed cryptid, possible serial killer. Well, there's no proof. Just something.
Lobo Okami, however, seems completely unaffected by the threat with the chainsaw from Evil Nate Hewitt.
Not into the Mothman book?
He's making his fourth appearance here in Envizion Wrestling. A 1-2 record so far. He lost the singles match for the EPW title to Bo Sawyer back at Backdraft in June. Won a singles match for the unaffiliated Urban Legend Championship by defeating Sawyer at Fair and Square back in July. And he lost a Final Destination casket match to Bo Sawyer at Hot August Fight back in August.
Hog. Sorry, you're a very eloquent man.
Sometimes I forget English. Lobo, collar and elbow.
So, do you think he can stab him with the side of his head? Is that legal?
It is part of the ring gear, so I wouldn't argue against it.
I also want to point out the hardware that our ref is sporting.
Absolutely, the referee with a GoPro.
Why don't we get a GoPro?
To be fair, the hard cam's right behind us, and I think that has a better view than our view of Audacity and the ring behind the monitor.
But what about when we eat and drink? That's pretty exciting.
That's fair. We could do a mukbang.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? I'm coming up with too many ideas.
Hey,
we've got a match at hand.
Get back to us. We got some ideas.
I'm still right here.
And that is true. Lobo Okami, solid.
Lobo very self-aware in this moment. But that may not remain at the hands of Evil Nate Hewitt, who's been wrestling now for 14 years.
How adorable. How is that evil?
Evil Nate Hewitt was trained by Funaki and Rikishi.
Wow.
He's got a very southern Memphis wrestling style. Oh, powered by Lobo Okami over to the ropes. Oh, and they meet in the middle.
Go again.
A wolf and a cryptid.
Evil Nate Hewitt making some interesting vocal shouts.
I'm not going to even translate because some of this it's a family show. Come on.
You are the Nate Hewitt fan. I can trust that you know you're Evil Nate Hewitt.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with him, but there's kids around.
That's fair. Back elbow ducked by Nate Hewitt. Oh, wow. Big clothesline. Evil Nate Hewitt has appeared in IWA Mid-South, where he went 5-0. RCW in San Antonio, Texas, where he held the international title for nearly a year. Evil Nate Hewitt has never been defeated while wearing that mask.
I understood that. I don't think I need to translate for him.
I think that means ow, that hurt, but in a less family-friendly way.
Yeah. Ooh.
Big back body drop from Lobo.
Should have kept the wings on. Could have flew away from that.
Yeah, Evil Nate Hewitt could just be circling the rafters by now.
Right? Anything to get away from those arms. I would not want to be in Lobo's wingspan.
And Lobo, wow. Sits down, putting all the pressure on the lower back.
Oh.
Evil Nate Hewitt owns an authenticated signed chainsaw used by R.A. Mihailoff.
Oh. You know, now that I think about it, I think I'm just into the Mothman.
Wait a second. If you didn't notice, Lobo just pulled the mask off of Evil Nate Hewitt.
Yeah. Not into it anymore.
Nate Hewitt has never lost a match while wearing the mask, but now that the mask is off, it's a very different ball game for Evil Nate Hewitt.
Almost feels like head games. Break him down to his most vulnerable.
There's a club across the side of the head. But Evil Nate Hewitt's chainsaw is authenticated and signed by Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh.
There's a knee to the midsection, and if that doesn't tell you about the character of Evil Nate Hewitt, I don't know what will. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, I should say.
Okay.
The chainsaw has been to the filming location of the house from the original 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But now Evil Nate Hewitt was going back after that mask. Because that mask really puts Nate Hewitt into a different headspace.
You know, those fun facts not really helping him beat the mass murder accusations.
Absolutely. And Lobo's done a lot of homework on Evil Nate Hewitt. Lobo knows what that mask does to Nate Hewitt, and Lobo's going to do anything to keep Nate Hewitt from acquiring that mask and putting it back on his head.
Nate, so desperately wanting to get back to that mask.
And Evil Nate Hewitt now swinging at nothing, trying to figure out where he is.
But surely all of his power does not lie in that mask.
Oh, wow. Strong right jab.
Oh. Guess it couldn't hurt. Oh, no.
Lobo set him right here, baby. Big side suplex from Lobo.
Imagine what he could have seen with those bug eyes still on him.
Lateral press. Only a 2 count. Nate Hewitt still in the match as of now. But it really might benefit if he's able to get that mask back on his head.
Perhaps the chainsaw, maybe?
Oh, wow. Big knife edge chop. I mean, if you were able to find the chainsaw, it's not positioned in the corner of the ring like it was at the beginning of the match.
This is why you have to make friends.
Oh, wow. A thunderous splash in the corner from Lobo. Oh, a very effective spine buster.
He's helping the good hands tear the ring down.
Evil Nate Hewitt getting the crowd firmly behind him here. Lobo looking for that splash again. Oh, drop toe hold. Lobo eats that top turnbuckle. Nate Hewitt has the mask. And Lobo's in trouble now. There's a right hand. And again, one more for good measure.
Oh.
Caught. Hammering away on the big Lobo. throwing right jabs to the jaw of Lobo Okami.
And talking smack the whole time.
You know a lot better about that language than I do. I'll have to ask you after the show because knowing Nate Hewitt, none of that was family friendly.
No, it's really, it's so foul, it's impressive.
And now Lobo
Oh.
sends Nate over the shoulder. And Nate forcing Lobo by the eyes back into the corner. Nate Hewitt. More jabs to the jaw.
Oh. You see that saucy little hip thrust?
Yeah, there's
Trying to
a neat
tantalize.
little fake out here. Kick to the midsection. Nate Hewitt, twist of fate to Lobo, but Lobo's still on their feet. And another twist of fate takes Lobo out. That's got to be it. 2, 3.
Oh, man. You know, I'm not one for superstition, but the mask can't be beat.
That mask can't be beat because evil Nate Hewitt. I wouldn't say that's superstition.
Superstition.
I wouldn't say that's superstition because the statistics prove everything. Evil Nate Hewitt has never lost with that mask on.
Ah, you're one of those guys.
I'm not a statistician.